and welcome to this new video. In this video we are talking about the training of the rider. So we're always training the horse, but how about the rider? The rider needs to be in good condition as well to be able to ride as well as possible. And like most of us, if we're just normal people and not like professional riders, we cannot ride like 10 horses a day. It's probably just like 1 horse a day or like 1 lesson a week or something like that. So how can we make our riding better without riding? And how can we support the learning to be a better rider when we are not riding? Of course, we cannot learn to ride if we are not riding. So we need to ride to be able to learn to ride better. But there are many ways that we can support that process. And because in riding we need many different qualities. So we need stamina, and we need endurance, and we need balance, we need coordination, we need mobility and suppleness, and we even need some muscle power. And now, before anything somebody says something, I'm not saying that kind of muscle power so we can, pull from the reins harder or kick harder with our legs. No, it's more about that, like so we can support our body and keep our position when we are riding. And we actually need quite a lot of power even to do that. And also we need reactivity, because when we are riding sometimes things happen really, really fast, and we need to be able to react quickly. And also, if we think about giving aids to the horse, we need to be sometimes very quick with our aids. If we are slow, then often we are just late. And also, it's not just about the use of our body, but also our mind. So actually we also need concentration, and we need to be able to control our mind as well. And one thing also is symmetry. I have actually a video about symmetry. I can link it somewhere. But symmetry is so important when we're riding, and because all of us are asymmetrical. So that's something that we can always train to. We can train to try and get more symmetrical, because that's going to help with our riding very, very much. So we cannot learn to ride if we are not riding, but all those qualities that I talked about before, we can actually train also off the horse. And that's going to improve your riding on the horse as well. So it's going to support that. And that's why I think it's so important to at least try to do a little bit training also yourself besides riding. So what I think is most important is, of course, the mobility, especially the mobility of our hips and our pelvis, because that's a place where we need perhaps most movement to be able to follow the horse's movement. And then we need core stability, so our core muscles need to be in good shape for us to be able to support our position in the saddle. So if you don't have like a lot of time, like most of us have many other things to do also in life, at least try to do a little bit of training for your mobility and then also your core muscles. I think that's going to help a lot with your riding. And if you have more time, then of course do more. But even doing just something very little, at least like maybe just a couple of minutes a day, that can even make a difference. So it doesn't have to be always like 1 hour every day. Little is always better than nothing, and it's better to start somewhere and just do something, just a little thing, and then just go from there. So it's no excuse that we don't have time. We always can find at least just a little bit of time. And if you don't have a lot of time, then it might be good to maybe go and see a physiotherapist who can plan some exercises for you that are going to help you the most. So can test you and test your mobility and what are the things that you need the most to improve your riding. And then you can just do those exercises. And I think that might help you quite a lot. And now I would like to ask you, how do you train yourself, and what are the things that you like to do? Because if we don't like what we're doing, we're not gonna do it. So if it's Pilates, if it's yoga, if it's something else like dance or something, I think it's important to find something that you actually like to do. So then there's a better chance that you're actually going to do it. So tell me, what are you doing to train yourself and improve your riding out of the saddle? And also, what problems do you have in the saddle that you would need some help with? And we'll see if I could maybe make some more videos about those things, and maybe even try to think of some exercises that might be helpful and make some videos about that. So just comment down below, and also remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!